that both of these teams are very, very aggressive, which means that the ability to slow from either the chamber or the KO is going to be crucial here. On the topic of the chamber, Famous going to take a bit of early damage, but it's Money T to continue his foray onto this B site.
Onik pushing forwards, they do have a lot of space. Flipshot and Famous though get it all done. Famous will be able to get themselves most of the kills out of this one. Out of his Boom. It opens things up as Berserks ends up falling, and we're looking at Boom being at a bit of a disadvantage heading into this retake.
Bear in mind it is the bonus, so kills are really what Boom are going for here. Even being able to save a Vandal could be perfect.
Well, Monyet may be trapped here. Fragment forcing him a little bit forwards, but his team though have his back by placing the toxic screen further. Opening it up, Monyet will try and go for something similar like he did before. Split between two players, and now there's an opportunity for Famous to find even more. Kill onto Shiro, but still, we're looking at a very close scoreline when it comes to the numbers. Fairly equal, but Monyet says no to that. Puts Onik on for a flank as soon as Dekpato gives the call that they're pushing. Could be an opportunity. Even runs away with a kill. Even has time to draw out the snake bite. Even's got time to bring out the gun, but no. The crucial player in this position is Berserks. Do they expect him? Oh, yeah, okay. That guiding light does everything. Gives them the info, blinds Berserks, and gives them the opening to the site. A site now cleared over. Onik with the numbers.
Ooh, through the wall there. That could have actually done a fair bit of damage. Just missing each player. Now, the Operator retaking here is really not the weapon you want if you're Famous.
This could potentially break the Eco Boom, so I assume they'll want to be giving it their best. Famous desperately trying to find an angle to work with, even finding elevators positions, but it's BlazeKing first to enter. Shiro will clearly find him as he's stranded onto that site, but being stranded means that he's clear pickings for Famous! Thought he missed the first shot, think again, because he's got a headhunter. Flipshot wants to push forwards, but no, he cannot do that, and Famous left in a really difficult spot. Operator in hand, a single point of health replenishing from the toxins, but it's not going to be a...
Trying to get onto this B site is going to become much harder.
Oh, Famous' rotation is perfect at some point, and he knows there's going to be a follow-up here, and that's going to give him another kill. Yes, Flipshot falls, but Famous is still alive, and he's got the most important weapon of them all, and it completely opens things up here for Boom. Gives them a clear opportunity to have double the amount of players alive than Onik does, and, you know, those rifles are there for the taking. Yes, there's no defensive player to go and pick them up straight away, but having the numbers and having Famous freely roam towards this map might be doing this single-handedly. He's got 4 in his bag, and he gets the ace!
Okay.
Famous gets the... A clear opportunity for Famous to put himself, not quite in position for a kill. Flash drive coming through. Everybody falls, Monyet! Excuse me! With his life, Hunter Fury doesn't hit the mark. Able to be avoided, but Shiro may be in trouble. Yes, he is! BlazeKing will be shutting him down. And now we're looking at a 3-on-5 with BME now moving with all of their players. Techbottle, Berserk, all of them winning their trades, and Onik are nowhere to be found.
Elmimore, 1 Operator, 5 players to find, and 1 very brave chamber.
Yeah, not going to happen, mate. Not going to happen. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're going to hit this B site.
30 seconds left as well. If Boom can delay, that's actually all they have to do. Having the KO here is perfect.
That dash spotted out 2 players. Elmimore does get the pick in mid, but he himself dies when he rendezvous away. Now we're looking at a 2v4 over to the B site. Now they push. Flipshot holding them off with the fragment, holding them off with his gun as well, and sword down to Severine. But he will be getting himself that 1 kill. 10 seconds remaining, not much time. Has to get the spike down, but Flipshot is still on the back line. Big brings the space. Stream. Giving them room. Viper's Pit as well. This is the last round. They can use everything they have at their exposure, but Monyet doesn't care about Viper's Pits. He just runs out of it to get more kills. Tekbodal as well, low on health. Similarly to Severine, right? If he dies, a Viper's Pit goes as well, and there may be a chance. Kills through the smokes, kills with shock darts, and now puts Boom on the front seat. How do they deliver? They've got all hands on the steering wheel, and Onik is trying to react to it, and they react to it perfectly. 2 kills go their way. Famous is all that remains for Boom. And now the spike can go down safely. Famous, he's got the tour de force, but how can you isolate them, right? They're playing together. They're going to play the trade game. They know what's up, but Famous is even quicker to the trigger. Shiro up against them, shows his elbow, shows his head, but decides against it to do his second time. Switches a position, famously reads it, but it's Shiro to get. Has been debated on it, right? 4 players now towards this B site, could be for good reason, because now they can have a perfect crossfire. Oh, this is going to be really tough. The toxic screen enables them to start to push forwards, but Monyet is able to weave in and out of battle without any issue. Severine wants to chime in as well. Onik to a great start this pistol. Players get pushed up though, playing around that container, they'll soon be spotted. I reckon BlazeKing already has. Flipshot definitely has now. They're all going to check in this direction. They're all going to start showing their ground, and shock dart at the feet of Flipshot. And a bullet to the...
Shouting his name for most
Yeah,
of the
we have,
tournament.
haven't we? We want to see more of this guy, especially in the series.
Oh, that's the
Gets
start.
one. Down to 50 though, and will quickly fall. So B site under their control. Honestly, Onik
30 seconds
prove us wrong here. Severone's got a Vandal, you know. It's a slasher with a Spectre. Shiro, he can do the heavy lifting. Hasn't done too much of that this game, but we'd love to see it. You know, an upset wouldn't be too bad, but Boom should have this in hand, should have this wrapped up. But should is not a certain word, is it? Neither is this round, and therefore we will give them the element of consideration. Blaze King is low, moves out of the shadow, Severine opens things up. Oh yeah, it's a good thing we consider them to be impactful in this game. Oh, and they run away with it as well. But look at Moniet, he's on the flank. Watch for your back, Boom, and I don't think they're watching it. Oh, he misses a shot. Moniet, you can't afford that. NC Slasher takes advantage of the chaos, picks up a kill himself, but Moniet can't survive for too long. Boom recover with the kills. They're all across this site, and they're not allowing Onik to move an inch. In they go with 2 players, but how much can you do, honestly, when there's so many Boom players around? Oh, can you do it all? Shiro with 2 kills, but Berserk's is right next to him, which leaves Elmi Moore on a 1v2, unable to do it. It's Boom making themselves look big. You know, when I said like a bear, I should have said just like a hound. I mean, look at their logo. Well, Monia, what an entry, man. Like, you've got a Guardian. Relax, mate. Relax. Your team's on an eco. You don't need to do the heavy lifting Lime as well. Trades his life. And their defense is a vital aspect of this, because there could be a clear pincer maneuver once they enter this A site. Famous holding back the rotates. That is perfect. Equalizing the playing field. Boom now with players as well as weapons seize control. And Onik may be in big, big trouble. We haven't seen Severine come into the fight just yet, and he's only got a Marshal. No way he can take Flip Shitter with that gun. Not anytime soon. Moni, he's gotten the first kill quite spectacularly, but it will be a spectacle if he's able to uncover the 3 that remain, especially when the spike is planted for all 3. All Boom have to do is just stay back. They have to make so many mistakes for Moniet to get away with a victory here. 3 bullets, 2 players. And a spike that desperately needs defusing, and quickly touches it. He's hoping for another kill, but it will not be given as the round...
Boom are trying to play lineups again. They've fallen back into their old ways.
Not quite though, right? There's a few left behind in the Viper Spit, which is how Onik need to get onto the site. Without it, they may be in trouble. First trades do come through, but Severine feels in his element. He loves the toxins, but it is Tekpoto with his own Viper Spit to move in and out of the battle to get himself on top. Blaze King as well, and Famous covering these back lines, allow Boom to...
Just see what he can do with it.
27 and 10. Famous is insane, and he carries on. He carries on. Doesn't care he's on the attacking side now, right? He doesn't care. He's been doing splendidly on the defense, and now he's opening things up by taking slow peeking positions and rendezvousing back when required.
I actually love that. From the Sova to shoot the drone, it means that Berserk's presence in mid isn't spotted. There's the trade. That
Actually, all by himself. Severin is coming in, but it won't be in time. It really won't. Boom taking their time. Shiro with a first. Okay. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe that's a good chance. No, Berserks will be shutting him down. Maybe Shiro did his job. Maybe that's all he could have done there. But it's up to the rest of them to now pick up the pieces. They will not, though. Berserk.
Assault this B site.
They're actually playing in the dark right now. Since that hour join, it's been a few seconds that they haven't been given info. What a kill.
Just perfect.
How does Onik react now? They're spending an extra player. Shiro heading towards the A site. Does this open things up towards the B? Maybe the next place in contention is going to be Elbow. NC Slasher has to come out on top here, has to get themselves the kill, and he does, but all the rest end up falling themselves. Boom, coming on top here. B site, A site, mid, everything is under Boom's control, and so is this map.
What a round from Flip Shitter as well to end there. Getting 1 kill was perfect. That buys you enough time. Getting that 2nd kill as well is what causes the rotation.
How they progress moving into this one, but of course, it is going to be Boom on the attacking, taking on this very aggressive tempo, but it's NC Slasher and Severine to start things off strong here. Quickly a 2-on-2 and a 1v2. Where did everybody go? I do not know, but all I know is
absolutely doable for him.
Can he do it? Onto the tower. Flip Shitter is the first player to work with, and now it's Blaze King, and he's low. And the Prowler's running right after him. Oh, Blaze King with the headshot, though, will not give him that benefit. And even though Flip Shitter's attempt under the zip line to escape, wasn't quite able to do so. Now they can play the close angles, and with Orbital Strike maybe have a chance on that post plant to keep their spike to explode. Onik though don't want to keep that going for too long. They themselves starting to push aggressively, hiding away, looking for those angles. Sheriff doing so much for Famous.
God!
Famous is pulling a Famous, and he's putting his team on top. We're still looking at a 2-on-2 where there's an Orbital Strike. It's right on time. They're pushing forward, but they get out, and they get both kills. Onik stay.
But is it enough to stop this hit to be that Alchemann's certainly going to level the playing field?
Ooh, Severin just pushing through the fragment. He just doesn't care. He wants these kills. It doesn't pay you off well, but Shiro finds best to put space to put that Bulldog to good use. Famous, of course, can perhaps be resurrected. Aftershock is creating more space for them, but Monia is just lurking through smokes. And so it's Flipshooter, but it is Monia to get the best of him. Techbodor so aggro himself. Why is this so close? King is just waiting for the right moment to help his team, his teammate Techbodor, to get the spike down. The lineup is there. Oh, what a flick! Oh, Elmimore is feeling himself, and Techbodor with all to do. Everything has to come down to this guy out into the open. Oh, but he flukes the shot, and that
Marriage by to try and assist them in what is going to be a very fast hit away.
Onik are aggressing themselves out of that B main position, but it is Boom that is reacting very quickly themselves and want to attack this A site directly. Aftershock comes towards Elmimore's direction, ends up killing him. I don't think he respected the distance that Aftershock could cover. Now Severin may be in trouble himself as he's being challenged on the backline. Boom don't only care about getting the spike down. They want to take all space control to deny this retake. But Monia and Severin might be bringing themselves back into contention. That's exactly what they do. And we're now looking at a 2-on-2. Orbital Strike versus Rolling Thunder. And it's the Rolling Thunder to catch both of the defensive players of Onik. But they know they're being challenged. Door is open. Techbodor looks to fall back to the help of his teammate. Faultline could be on point, but both players avoid it. Both players avoid it, but you cannot avoid the hot lead of the attacking players of Boom.
Counter it.
Oh, Rolling Thunder straight out of the bat. It means they want to play aggressive here, but has a concussion come out in return to kind of stop them from pushing. That really wasn't too worth, was it? Rolling Thunder for an exchange of 1-for-1, and the push is still commencing from Boom. But when there's a crossfire like this, it might just darn be worth it. Overdrive enabled, just why the hell not? Just put them to their graves. Onik with a statement. They're not, no rotation just yet, which means that Boom have a possibility of unlocking the site if given, and granted they get these kills. Shiro with the first, Elmimore trying to connect with one, only one will be connecting. It is Boom with the advantage.
Really strong take there, but that was a huge dump of utility.
For a second there, felt like Blazer King was really close to Severin, but he was under the map. Didn't quite notice that one.
My worry is now how much afterplant utility does Boom have? They may have to really depend on that aim here.
Oh. Severin. Is he going to check his top left in time? Yeah, there's just so much thrown at him. Rolling Thunder as well. Severin pushed out into the open. Moniak will be able to find one, but up against the 3 when the clock is ticking. And Flipshooter having his crosshair scoped in. Different scenario, perhaps. It depends how the second half goes, but of course, I assume Boom want to start things off with a bang. Early entry coming in from Flipshooter, Famous Fours as well as Berserks, but the opportunity to resurrect one of them. Moniak just holding strong, all by himself. That's all you need, your comfort. Now he's got reinforcements as well, which could make things even more difficult. Shiro falls, Moniak trades. Famous, unfortunately, will not come back into play. And that means that Blaze King is all by himself.
This has also allowed Elmimore to be able to join his teammate as well. This is so difficult for Blaze King.
I don't think he knows that Blaze King is here, which means it's a free kill. Oh, and it is! And it's Elmimore now on a duel. Orbital Strike! Careful, close by! This could be his death. No, walks out in front of Elmimore. Blaze King throws down a spike. He wants to pick it up. Incendiary to the right-hand side. Elmimore wants to push. Oh, die to the blades! But to recover.
Burn everything they have left.
Yeah, it's not a tour de force, though. It's an operator, which means he can't have a possibility to refrag. He has to get one and run away. But no, he sticks around. Faultline concusses him, finds himself a sideline, and realizes, I don't want to use my rendezvous here. I want to get more! Perfect! Give him a double, baby! Give him a collateral! And that saves Onyx's situation in this round. It seems Boom had the advantage. But no more, unless Techbodor does something, but no. It's Lime's game today. I mean, Elmimore's game.
It's potentially working with a very good spawn to crunch onto this here.
Elmimore is just having a field day. It was like, let me do some heavy lifting now. I want some of this.
Man, yeah, you've done all right. Yes,
Yeah.
Take a step back.
Give me a chance.
Have a few rounds off, relax. I've got this. Let me take
Put your feet up, man. Get a foot massage.
That's some good teammating.
Yeah, you know, looking out for him.
Flipshooter has to be careful here, though.
Yeah, it's looking rough for Boom. We may be seeing a 6-6 half, unless we see some madness. Flipshooter in a really good position, but the Prowler, of course, already spotting him, not able to replace his crosshair at the right position in time. Death Bottle in trouble. Elmimore again. It's got to be Elmimore, right? And with Famous, all that remains for the Hounds of Boom. Spike will be collected, but other than that, there is not much he can do. Might be getting one, but again, of course, it's Elmimore.
Up on Dish, and on the other side of this smoke, little do they know, chaos awaits.
Not so fast. Instead of Famous, oh, he's going into a smoke, and there's a party of 3 there with guns. Blaze King trying to find some pot shots through the smokes. There's an attempted flank, but no, it's all shut down. Onik, why not? Blaze King out there to open. Oh, Elmimore just peeks in and out of battle, but still unable to find a kill. NC does Lasher! It's with difficulty finding some damage, but the follow-up comes in from his teammate Moniet, draws out the Spectre. It's looking good for Onik, but at the same time, this puts pressure on Boom, wanting to touch the spike. It's just too much to handle, and Onik now on 9, put Boom in there. Forwards very, very quickly as well. Moniet first to entry, comes out of it. Ooh, open a strike. Oh, what? Berserks? Give me more. Give me more of those. Blaze King as well. They're just popping off. They're loving it. They're loving their pistols. And I love them. What is that? Onik. They're scratching their heads. What is going on? Lime doesn't scratch his head, ho. He picks up his gun and says, give me this. I want this. This is my round. But no, a big denial. The pistol of Boom puts them right back in the...
Hard, but for Boom, this is a really well-situated defense.
Yeah, Onik are going to start to initialize this. Fragmented players, as he said. Boom on that heaven side. Famous actually nailing down these kills. Give them a triple. Why don't you? And now it's Boom on top. Spike hasn't even gone down, and they desperately need to put all their players in the same boat. Severine will hold on, and it does equalize those scales. They're now even. Flipshooter joining in on that fight. Aftershock denying the close potential. Tekporo as well, forcing them out into the open. Oh, watch your left. Watch your left. He does, but he's unable to find the kill. Can he isolate them? They're both in a very close approximate position. And Elmimore might have brought things back. God! What a flick! What's that? Elmimore is the boss of the... And then you just get it put in the dirt.
Famous contested here. Clean shots.
Yeah.
But for Boom, I mean, you've got to try and recover mentally, not just physically here.
Look, it's not that bad for Boom if you look at the weaponry. Flipshooter also has a tour de force available. Tekporo, yeah, okay, there's not a weapon in play for them, but there's some drop from Onik that he can go and pick up with his team.
And the ults.
Yeah, and he's falling back towards the B site now. Some damage taken by Elmimore, that hinders his confidence, but Flipshooter has a chance. And he takes it. Giveth and taketh.
So Onik potentially getting a little bit too confident off the back of that last round.
Yes.
I think they're moving a little bit too quickly. They just sort of spread out and hope to punish the eco without anticipating the fact that Boom did have a few stray weapons.
And it's costing them left and right this time. Throw all the ultimates you want.
Oh,
That's what Boom wanted. They don't mind, but now they have to play the numbers game, and Flipshooter is having a world of a game. Walks past his opposition, but Severine is able to deal with him quickly. Looking at a 3-on-4, but look at the ultimates available from Boom as well. They've got everything. Night will fall on the Onik side, but still it holds them back for not long. Fault line will delay also. It's a good one. It catches them all, but no kill potential. And now they're walking in. They're walking in together. A very grouped effort, and it may be working out. Rolling Thunder and Pawn. Shiro doesn't get caught out though, and this opens up things up for Onik. They're equal in numbers. In the smoke, Severin, as soon as he gets out, they may be in trouble. That's exactly what happens, and it's Blaze King along. All to do. A Phantom collected, looking to put Boom back in contention. Swinging once, swinging twice, but decides, no, not this time.
Just teeters on a hair's breadth.
Look at this, there's a hair's breadth between Elmimore and the two of them. Oh, and he dies this time around, which puts Boom on top, but this also opens up B for the taking. But they don't want the B side, they want to push forwards. They might be getting too greedy, but it's still traded. Blaze King knows what's coming to him, and he takes them both down. Perfect spray transfer. Berserk goes berserk, and the spike may be refused to put Boom on double digits.
It's Boom.
The team of Boom. It's a very aggressive position for Onik to take right there. Very, very aggressive, and they're feeling it. Severine with first blood. Oh! That shot connected onto two players behind a wall, behind a box. Okay, all right, we see you. Incredible game sense.
The null command's available here.
how much dividends, how much of a difference can it make? Blazing does even things up. Moniet hasn't been tested just yet. Comes out, Rolling Thunder is on point. Moniet with 2. Orbital strike falls onto the side, causing them to move even forwards. Moniet doesn't care. The swing comes by, he misses, but he wants to go for another go. Goes out, can't do a thing. Still, there's no rendezvous available. He can't do a thing. He just has to hold by and rely on his teammates. Nightfall now is no longer there. No longer has effect, and they've done all they needed. Incendiary falls. Look at the rotations. All of Boom players are around, and there's Famous on the backstab as well. Look at the bouncer that pincer them in. And they may be able to do so as well. Sky Smoke locking them out, and little by little, all they have to do is keep Famous there. He doesn't even need to rotate. They know they're approaching the safe site. All he has to do is deny rotations, and there's no time to rotate. In they come, 13 seconds, NC Slasher gets through, Shiro comes in, but Flipshitter's there to stop it. We're going to overtime.
That's all that is needed.
Oh, Flipshitter knows exactly what's up though. Severine is low, very low, nothing he can do. And you can see how Famous doesn't want to punish that either, doesn't want to challenge it. Tekboro, he's there to stop it. And Slasher and Shiro, though, are here to stay. 2v3, can they hold on? Boom, have got all players. Shiro up against the world, but he's just simply overwhelmed. Boom on map. The rendezvous to get out of there, but rotations are coming in for Boom. They're looking to respond. Elmimore, though, might be in the fight as soon as a barrel appears. We'll be able to pull the trigger. Equalization. No more chamber for the defensive side. Moniet on site. They can get the spike down. We're looking at a 4v4. The flash will come through. The push will commence. It's Blaze King on top, and Boom will prevail, but it's still a 3-on-3. On the fight they go. They're not looking to linger. They're looking to push, and Elmimore doesn't want any of it. He wants to stop them. Has had enough. Berserk responds. Shiro, all by yourself, but it shall not be. It's Boom on top. Oh! Not! NC Slash! It's as close as it could be. Elmimore challenging the back line. Oh, but it lines up perfectly for Blaze King. No wonder. You no longer need to worry about the chamber. Now their focus is towards main. Flush comes out, but it doesn't hit the mark. Berserks is still in control, but the timing is not quite there. Berserks with a double, but it seems that Onik come out on top as Severine is looking to defuse.
Once again, these crossfires.
That flash could do quite a bit. Money on top. Oh, Tekboro, all he has to do is hide at the right timing, reveal himself, Flipshit into the smoke. Tekboro also comes out and gets a double of his own. Shiro, you've done brilliant things in the past. Now is your moment to shine. Up against the 4, Boom does fake the plant, allude to the idea that he's committed to it, but all that is required, someone just slowly walks it. This could be everything, but no. Boom, if they stay composed, it shouldn't be too much of trouble. Blaze King, oh, he's caught by the sideline. No one had his back. Berserks aggresses himself. He wants a piece of this. Tekboro as well. There's a flanking coming as well from Flipshitter. Berserks falls, but there's no way you expect Flipshitter there. Elmimore is all that remains. Oh, but he has no abilities anymore. He's completely disabled and taken down. Boom prevail, and again on map and series points.
15.
Spray downs all across could come through, could account for an early pick. Off the shot, a little bit delayed. Too late. Doesn't quite work out. Berserk's pushed by. It's a trade. At least denies some time. Incendiary gets a kill on Elmimore.
Oh no!
What? There's a trade in the making. There's a back. It's a flank in the making for Severine, which means Boom has to move in quickly. Have to clear out the site fast. 1 HP from Blaze King. There's no safety to the spawn though. The flash comes in. Now it makes them wary of it, but now they aggress. NC Slasher on the site, looking to hold on in time. They do. Shiro as well. How are they doing this? NC Slasher, you're insane. Flipshitter falls again. Equalization. Another. Is this going to be a very fast-paced play? Because we've seen both worlds here. Oh, look at Moniet just running past. Info definitely is being telegraphed. Berserks comes out on top. Berserks with a double, holds on, finds himself cover, does get sprayed upon the box. Still holding on. Elmimore finds himself, but it's Blaze King on site to keep it.
My God!
Oh, look, and key. It's an all falls flat because they put extra pressure on themselves and just don't connect their shots as they should be. Berserks in the smoke. Berserks keeps it going. The pressure is on. He wants to go all the way around and put pressure onto the back line. Flips it on the other side. There's only one on side. I don't think he's been tested yet. Moniet, I don't think they know he's there, which means he can do so much when they move out of the smoke. If he just hides in time, trigger discipline by Moniet, but he's only good for 2. Shiro as well, chiming in, Tekboro controlling, and it's Elmimore. Elmimore with everything to do.
This is so
He's trying to spot. Oh, that's an elbow. Free info gives away his own ground. Rolling Thunder in his direction. The hell out of dodge. None of that. But he may give him another opportunity, but with an operator, this is not optimal. They just hide away. No! Oh, into the open! Dakota might have thrown, especially if he would have gotten another kill, but no. Flip shitter puts it out into the open. The aggression is here. Sight will be taking over. Dash comes through, fragment to delay. That's a shorty! Oh, they're baiting for it. They're baiting for it so much. And the Severina come out on top. Flip shitter holding onto his ground. He wants more of it. Stunned up. Can he get it? Monya in his face. Onik, they're so close to ending things here, but there's still 3 players alive for Boom, and the hope is with them.
A 3 versus 4 retake. The one thing that may come back to haunt Onik is that there are 3 players having to commit to holding from tower.
All 3 players playing together. This fault line could be massive though. Monya, he delivers, and no one close by to deliver with that one. Tekboro, can he put his team on his shoulders? And Cindery will definitely delay the spike diffuse, or they're going to rotate all the way around. Tekboro is seized in place, can't push forwards, and he's also damaged up a bit. They're starting to diffuse, but can they account for the corner? They're not. Diffuse halfway. Blaze King cannot deliver himself.
Onik as well here. Flip shot, he's just going to spot it out. Suddenly, Onik may be in trouble here. Look at the breach.
Sticks around. Sticks around. Oh dear, Flip shitter dead. Monya looks to do a caress. Monya with 2. Onik want to be the ones on top here, but Tekboro is winning the trades on the other end. Berserks looks to join in on that fray, and he's keeping the main side of the ace site completely clear for his team. But look at this. Blaze King sets ablaze the spike, denying the defusal. Shiro chimes in, but it's still a 2v2. No heaven control of Blaze King, and Tekboro has to do it alone. Spray down across the spike. It's being diffused, but he cannot hear it. He doesn't know. Has to spray down, but he's not accurate with it. He's not accurate with it. Oh, it's perfect! He gets it in time. Runs out of bullets. Running out of time.
Much play, and what an absolutely creative way to bring match and series points.
Flips it. Tekboro as well. Boom, this could be it. This could be it. Unless Onik come away with magic. If they do, they're better cadabras and
the flank.
Get them down. Yeah, it's exactly. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and they have no clue. Berserks is behind them. This really could be it. This could be where Boom end this series and carry on their run in this upper bracket and prove themselves to be the best of Indonesia and the hope of that country. Look at this. But unfortunately from his team, he may be the one to die last. He's trying to prevent the unavoidable. Boom, get it done. 19-17, a 2-0 victory that felt like an eternity.
Boom, they come out as rank 1 in Indonesia. Their sovereignty